Welcome to the May Phat Fiber Sampler Box Preview video. This month our theme is space, and from aliens to nebulas we have it all covered. And I can't wait to show you all the different yarns and fibers that our contributors have sent in. This video will show you what can be in your box, and everything that's listed and shown in the video will be given away in the May Super Box. So check us out on Ravelry to see what all that's about. Also in March, we gave away 2 gift certificates to Phat Fiber customers that showed us their favorite sample or their favorite purchase from Phat Fiber contributors from that month. And we're doing it again this month. So in order to be eligible for these gift certificates, all you have to do is post your favorite sample from this month's box or your favorite full-size purchase from contributor in this month's box to any of our social media sites. And we'll link down below so that you can see where you can post them. Make sure and include the hashtag phatfiberspace. And we will draw a winner, 2 winners from that list. Let's take a look at all the gorgeous samples that our contributors sent in. Christy over at Shiny Briny sent us these beautiful fluffy rollags, and they are merino and bamboo and some really beautiful sparkly Angelina. They're so beautiful and so fluffy, and they're nice big rollags, so you'd get a good amount if you spun just one of these up.
Shiny briny rollag. Doesn't smell briny. You should salt these.
Barbara from Kitty Minecraft sent us 2 different little skeins. This one is merino wool bamboo nylon, and it's fingering weight. It's got a nice shimmer to it. And then this one is merino nylon and stellina, so the colors are a little bit deeper, but it doesn't quite have that same shimmer. It does have some sparkle in it with the stellina. And the colorway, she called these Galaxy.
Do your ears hang low? Do the galaxy to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em over your soldier like a Hoovian soldier? Do your bats hang low?
How did those yarns turn into bats?
They were bats before they were yarns. So I'm told. Kitty Minecrafts.
Silly Sheep Designs. Wanda sent us these beautiful little stitch markers that have a little globe and a Saturn charm on them. Super cute.
It's like Saturn. It's not like Saturn, it is Saturn. It's got rings. Because the only planet we got with rings is Saturn. And Pluto's a planet.
Carol from Fellview Fibres sent us these beautiful rollags that she calls wormhole rollags. And she took her inspiration from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. In this series, the characters could meet new species from a different quadrant of the universe without warning when vessels traveled through this anomaly in space-time.
This is a wormhole. See? Right through to another universe.
These ones contain soft 21 micron merino, tussa silk, baby alpaca, Angelina, and trilobal, which I think is this sparkle right here. Laura and Steph over at Wildethyme Art sent us these gorgeous sparkly bats that she calls solar flare. And they have merino, silk, starbright, Cory Cross, Angelina, Firestar, Kid Mohair locks, and lamb locks. I just thought they were really sparkly and beautiful.
Flesh! Ah! Savior of the universe! With the solar flare.
Designs by Tami sent us these cute little lunar stitch markers with different phases of the moon on them.
Because these are the phases of the moon. Not like when the moon was a teenager, and then when it was a grown-up, and then when it was old and smelled bad and said stuff about kids like, back in my day, we didn't do that. Not that kind of moon phases, but these are the moon phases where it goes like from a little full and the big size slippy thing with the stars and the phases of the moon. Nice.
Willow Fairy Wool sent us these beautiful rovings that she was inspired by the TV series Firefly. So these have Manx Lowton, BFL, Kid Mohair, and Silk.
Firefly! I love that show. Shiny Briny told us we loved that show and we avoided it forever. Because, you know, when everybody tells you how cool something is, you have to be all elitist and snobby and say, oh, I won't like that, I won't like that. But then we did like that. I like this too.
Julie over at Knarwhal Knits did a tribute to David Bowie with this skein. She calls it Ziggy Stardust. And she dyed it on her watercolor shimmer, which is superwash merino, nylon, and stellina.
Ziggy Stardust! Watercolor shimmer. This is Ziggy Stardust. I think my hair could be that color. And it'd be totally rad. Inspiration.
Jennifer at Desert Garden Farms sent us several different samples this month, and I chose to highlight these locks because I thought they were so beautiful and I thought they would be a blast to spin. I love all the different pinks and browns that she has in there.
Locks!
Jager and Yarn sent in these beautiful little stitch markers, and she really likes these triangle ones, especially with the square knitting needles. And I just recently started trying out the square knitting needles, and I think these would be fun on there. These are fairly large. They would fit at least 11, maybe even larger.
Look at this cool little stitch markery thing. It's stars and planets, in my opinion.
Fiber Quirks sent us these beautiful little rollags that are based on her Tarot series bats. And this one she titled The Moon, and it's 100% merino. It's got all these various beautiful purples and lavender in there. Super soft.
I'd have to
here.
Oh no, I'm squashing it!
Give it to me.
It doesn't go that way, it's gotta like do around and packaging.
Alina from over at StarKnits sent us these fun little key fobs in a outer space themed fabric. It says you can attach to your bags, keys, or a zipper, or for a fun way to tote your things. And I think it's fun that she thought of these to add to our sampler box, since she does really large and beautiful project bags.
You could put some like studs in it and it'd be brass knucks. Space out somebody that messed with you.
Laughing Lamb sent us these beautiful oatmeal colored Tasmanian Polworth. Really soft and fun. Would you like some help?
Got it. Okay. Just keep rolling. This came from a Tasmanian sheep. And the only thing I know about Tasmania is the Bugs Bunny cartoon devil guy.
Heather, winemaker's sister, did these fun Doctor Who themed stitch markers this month. Some little Daleks and the TARDIS there. I think these are really fun.
You guys should all get together, because this one is from the winemaker's sister, but it's got that whole dude in the phone box that's bigger on the inside than the outside, and he goes around and he's all like, who? Are those Daleks?
Yeah. You haven't even seen it yet.
Everybody talks about it. You can't avoid it. It's like pop culture.
Kristen at the Woolly Lion sent us these beautiful little bats that she calls bitty bats. And they are 19 micron merino. They have alpaca and angelica. Absolutely beautiful, sparkly, and super soft. I think this would be really fun to spin up. Fairy Tale Wool sent in several different kinds of samples. She sent in beads and fluff and We're going to do a giveaway later in the month. For the super box, I chose to highlight this, and this is an instant gratification bling bat. So she's got thread, super strong thread with beads already on it, and you can spin this up and apply it directly to this thread and you'll have beads throughout. You'll have an instant art yarn.
And it looks like the whole solar system when you put it all together. Is there a theme?
Pairieland Herbs sent us these bath salts that are in a scent called Tranquil Sleep. And you can really smell them through the bag, and I really think they smell lovely, and they're all sparkly bath salts. We put them in a Ziploc bag besides, but if you have a sensitivity to scents, please let me know, and I can either add another bag around them or leave it out if they really can bother you. But it does smell really nice.
Pairieland Herbs. Bath salts. Tranquil Sleep. Smells pretty good. It's good color.
Jill at Hipstrings sent us these beautiful little blended rovings that she calls Spaced Out. And they have Shetland, Finn, BFL, Tussa Silk, and Tribal Nylon. A nice black with the colored nylon in them.
Spaced Out. This is Spaced Out. I wonder what happens to this under a black light. Because then you could like put on your tunes, turn on the black light, do some knitting, some spinning.
Monica at Gloria Patre sent us these samples with 4 little buttons, wooden buttons, and 2 little stitch markers that are little sunshines that say made with a smile on the back. Let's see if I can get those close. So cute, and I love the little beads on these.
Button stars. And these are suns, because for a minute there I thought Gloria Patre had mooned me, but they're suns.
Alice at Handmade Hollows sent us these gorgeous, super sparkly Rollags that she calls Psychic Blast Sparkle Pack. And this is on Shetland, so lots of sparkle, different kinds of sparkle. It looks like some bamboo and Angelina and all kinds of wonderful sparkles with Shetland wool.
Rollags, rollin', rollin', rollin'. Rollags, they be rollin'. Handmade hollows rollin', Rollags.
Garilynn sent us a pattern that's called Starlight. And for this pattern you use 10 yards of fingering weight yarn. And these are 2 little stars that you can make with the fingering weight yarn into little ornaments or something to that effect. You could use all of your samples to make up various stars to hang around your house or hang on your tree.
And you can make these, and you can do constellations all over the house. 3D. Bristle Ridge Alpacas.
Dawn at Bristle Ridge Alpaca sent us some raw fleece, so she included instructions on how to clean it. But alpaca is super easy to wash, and you can shake out a lot of the dirt in alpaca, so it's kind of a fun one if you're trying to learn how to wash some of your own fleece. This is a good way to start. This month, Shades of Light sent us these beautiful little skeins that are called Nebula, and these are superwash merino. They've got nice bright pops of dark magenta and dark purple in with white and kind of a soft mint green.
Purple, blue, white, green. It's like the Aurora Borealis.
Luthvarian Fibre Art sent us these gorgeous bats. They're super sparkly. They are Corriedale, Merino, Firestar, and Angelina, which you can see the beautiful Angelina sparkle on there. And she called these Parallax. I really am digging all these dark colors inspired by space.
This one is called Parallax. trying to remember what parallax was from. It was like a science fiction thing. It's probably, oh, the parallax view, which is all I know about that. But I can view this, and it's not a pair of slacks, it's a parallax.
Sunrise Fiber Company sent us this yarn in a colorway they call Deep Space. And it's really quite beautiful. It's got lots of different grays and blues in here, very dark. And it's 100% superwash merino, and this is a sport weight yarn.
And that's space for me. But I hope it fits in your space. From me and Stitch, have a great day.
Careful, he doesn't really drink.
Makes him crazy.